Thank you. You know, in life, everybody's objective and purpose is basically the same. It's to get all you can out of it and be peaceful and be happy. Right now, I want you to put your mind in neutral, because right now, I want to shock you right now, because my whole message is built around my passion. And after playing 11 years and being rejected 7 times, now you know why I'm here today. We have athletic slavery going on in America today. And it starts at a young age. These are fundamentally imposed characteristics that parents are exploiting their own children, showing them that without athletics, you're going to amount to nothing. After my 11-year career, I've played with players that felt they couldn't do anything but be an athlete because it was taught at such a young age. And the worst kind of athletic enslavement came when Emmitt Smith retired in 2005. He sat there crying right in front of his owner, his master. And he said, "Thank you for this life you have given me." That's what you call slave theology, putting his master right at the hand of God. And what kind of message does that send to the youth? Here's Emmitt Smith. You showed all that strength on the football field. And time you're about to lay it down and stop playing, you start crying. I understand that emotion, but thank you for the life you have given me. A lot of athletes today, they're in a paralyzed state of consciousness, because today in the NFL and in the Canadian Football League, you got players calling players porch monkey, shine, Sambo, and nigger. And players not saying nothing because they're afraid to lose what others have given them and are promising them. That's why I've been on different teams, because I'm a man before anything. If you don't like the way I'm playing, just go ahead and cut me. I chose football. It didn't choose me. You know, there's 2 things that don't lie. That's God and mathematics. Last year alone, you had 1,002,734 football players in high school. That same year, you had 55,000 on all levels in college. 13,000 got scholarships. The NFL was actively scouting 6,000. 340 got invited to the NFL Combine. 320 signed NFL contracts. Less than 3 years of play, roughly 120 players remain. Millions dream, thousands sacrifice for the benefit of a few. Your career is over before it even starts. But these neo-brainiacs have developed the simplest method of control, and that is fear. How did the enslaver show up when he showed up and he colonized Africa? He showed up in a wooden boat with a leather whip. And today he's coming into the ghettos and the slums of America, showing up in a limousine with leather seats, passing out scholarships, saying, "Get your ass on this field and win me a championship." That's what's happening.
You know, there's a reason why the Dallas Cowboys are considered America's team. The Dallas Cowboys have the pulse of a country that is completely filled with racism, completely filled with the ideology of what Donald Trump understood with this country as it being extremely racist, and the dominant white society continues to adopt the concept of making America great again. That's what Clockwork Orange instilled and just got the pulse and made these troglodyte bastards believe in what Donald Trump was saying. Make America great again. I can help you. These black bastards, these non-black bastards, these people, you know, that's exactly what the terminology and the ideology of a racist white supremacist man like a Donald Trump and like a Jerry Jones and like these NFL slave owners induce, right, into their followers, into the people that they employ, their supporters, etc. Right? I meant to say non-white, not non-black, but non-white people, right? NFL players are modern day slaves. Just go, listen, read the book by Anthony Pryor, the clip I just played, The Slave Side of Sundays. He breaks it all down thoroughly. All right. And so when you have NFL owners who are basically slave masters, they're slave owners. These players are loyal to their owners to a fault. They're loyal to their owners. They'll never disrespect them in public or private. Never. They're forever indebted to these white gods, these white deities. So guys like Jerry Jones can sit up and make these rules like, you better not stand. I mean, you better not sit down. You better not kneel. You better not hide in a locker room during the national anthem, or you'll be cut from my team, nigger. And so in order to support that theory, in order to, and you're a young NFL player who just got drafted a couple of years ago, right? And hey, you can't go against that. You want your money. You want to be on America's team, a white supremacist led organization supported by a white supremacist country. You want to fall in good graces with the dominant white society as if they care about you. White acceptance, Stockholm syndrome. That's what Dak Prescott is continuing to display. Wanting to be accepted by the dominant white society, displaying Stockholm syndrome, cognitive dissonance, post-traumatic slavery disorder, displaying those mental disorders just to get money from an NFL slave owner who only cares about one thing: white supremacy. That's it. Right? So Dak Prescott fully supports Jerry Jones, his rule in employing that his players on the Dallas Cowboys must stand for the national anthem during the game. They cannot kneel. They cannot do nothing but stand. They cannot hide in the locker room. If they do otherwise, they will be kicked off the team. And Dak Prescott fully supports. Dak Prescott feels he needs to do what he can do to get his money, to be on the good graces of his owner, his NFL slave owner, Jerry Jones, and to get that long-term deal to support his family and to be forever indebted in front of a white deity, Jerry Jones. Because that's what the players, they consider these NFL owners gods, deities. They worship them. I'm forever indebted to you, white daddy, white god, white deity. Right? So that's all it is. Just like the video I did a couple weeks back regarding Pac-Man Jones, who is no longer in the NFL, just got out of a big fight at the airport and had the audacity to make a statement saying he supports the national anthem. He doesn't think the national he doesn't think that protesting in the NFL is, he says that's a bad idea, and I'm paraphrasing. He said that, you know, protesting in the national anthem is a bad idea. Shouldn't do it. Shouldn't be a part. They should do it somewhere else. He is also trying to get in good graces with his white daddies, his white deities, so that he could be signed and get that multi-million-dollar contract. Or he's a veteran, I guess a veteran exception, trying to get in the good graces of these white deities. So you do what you can do to depend and rely on the resources of the dominant white society. And that's involving Stockholm syndrome. That's involving post-traumatic slavery disorder. That's involving cognitive dissonance. Again, black people suffer from all of these mental disorders. And we still rely on their resources so much that we have to beg and plead for them to accept us, even though they have been dominating, subjugating, mistreating, executing, disenfranchising us for over 500 years. We will accept that punishment just for a couple dollars, just to feel comfortable. just to get that pacifier and still be beaten. Because that pacifier calms you, it soothes you. Right? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So, you know, I would expect this trend to continue. Other NFL players who choose to speak publicly regarding this, they want their money. They want their money, or they want to keep their money. One of the two. One of the two. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. These players want their money by any means necessary, and they want to get it from their NFL white daddy slave owners. Point blank and simple. All right. So anyway, family, those are my thoughts about this story. Leave your comments down below in the comments section, family. Make sure you follow me on social media at GMOGMediaTV. All links are down below in the description. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Till next time, Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.